Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great. So today I'm gonna be reviewing the Etude House Cloud Filter Foundation. And so basically I've been wearing it for almost 3 months. So I bought it back in Seoul when we did our vlogs and everything. And I thought that now that I've been wearing it for a while, I can give you like an honest review. And I'm just gonna wear it today so you can see how it applies, how it oxidizes throughout the day, and just how it looks like while wearing it. So basically here it is. So I think the cushion is super cute and just like the packaging is super pretty. And I picked it out in the shade Fair 17. So when we did the color analysis, the ladies there like recommended that we go one with the lightest kind of foundation shade. And so that's basically why I picked this one out. At first I was surprised because it's super bright. But honestly, it matches me perfectly, but I'm super pale, so for comparison, like Dior foundation Backstage, I wear it in like 1N. So basically, if that's one of the shades that you're wearing in the Dior foundation, this one will normally match you as well. So for the purpose of this video, I'm not gonna wear a primer, I'm just gonna apply it as it is. So let's do it together. So this is how it looks like when I applied it, and honestly it feels super lightweight, super bright, and I think my skin looks clear, like it looks really nice. Let me do like a close-up so you can see it a little bit better. So I usually have like a pretty clear skin, I rarely have pimples, and so I cannot say how much it will cover, like if you have acne for example, but I have pretty dark like under eye bags, I don't know how you call that, but anyways, it's pretty dark, and so I can still see it. So usually when I wear this foundation, what I do is I use the Huda Beauty color corrector, then apply the foundation afterwards with a concealer. But here's how it looks like with just like the foundation itself. The only thing I did was to actually really hydrate my skin well enough, but no primer. So that's how it looks like, and now I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup. I'm back. I finished my makeup. I just applied a little bit of concealer under my eyes because like I just wanted to look more fresh. But as I said, it's like I would say from light to medium coverage. I think it's buildable, but I like my foundation when it's super lightweight, so I don't really go after with like a second layer of foundation. I just use a little bit of concealer and that's pretty much it. I secured my T-zone a little bit slightly with the powder, and the powder I used is the Innisfree powder, no sebum mineral pack. And so basically, because I do have a combination skin, I tend to get more oily and shiny on my forehead and on my nose, but I really usually have dry patches around my mouth and a little bit here around my nose. That's why sometimes like buying foundations is a bit tricky for me, because whatever I do, sometimes it gets too oily, or sometimes like I have really bad dry patches on my foundation. My skin doesn't look as nice throughout the day. But with this foundation, I think it really gives like a great coverage, especially if you don't have any like imperfections, because I cannot judge how it will be if you do have acne. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's gonna like cover everything, because I don't know. It would be great if some of you guys tried this foundation, can actually recommend it or not for people that do have acne, because I cannot swear by it, because well, I have pretty clear skin. And additionally, with this foundation, if I don't moisturize my skin well enough before I actually apply it, I can have dry patches throughout the day. So the better I hydrate my skin in the morning before actually applying all of my makeup, the primer also helps. Like whenever I use the primer, it kind of balances out. But usually if one of the days when I was wearing my foundation, I would see that like by the end of the day, by the end of like my working day, I see a little bit of dry patches around my mouth. I just know that that night I'm gonna put on like a sheet mask and just like use a bit more hydration for my skincare, and the next day it will be fine again. So that's my recommendation. Really prep well your skin if you're on the dry end, and if you're on the oily side of skin, I think you'll be fine as long as you secure with maybe a little bit of powder. Also depends on how you like your skin to be, how shiny you like it to be. For example, for me, a little bit of shine, I don't mind it, but when it's too shiny, I tend to like dislike it more. So I always secure a little bit my T-zone with some powder. So that's how it is. I'm gonna leave you now and come back in a couple of hours. See you later. Hi guys, so I'm back after over 2 hours now wearing the foundation. Here's how it looks like. I kind of stepped a little bit further away from my window so you can see with this lighting, and my foundation hasn't moved much, or like not at all, and I don't feel like I'm more shiny or anything. It just stayed pretty much the same. I do have a natural glow, but that's kind of like the purpose of this foundation, is your skin but better. And that's kind of what I like about it, but it still has like some natural shining oiliness, but without it being too greasy, too oily, just like the natural shine that I want in my foundation. I'll also show you like a quick close-up on how it looks like up close. So I think it still looks super great. I'm not gonna do like any like super crazy physical activity today because I'm working from home, but also I don't like to wear foundations for like bike workouts or like when I go running. I just don't like the feeling of wearing makeup and getting too sweaty. But I'm still gonna go on a walk later today to kind of have some sort of physical activity, so I'm gonna show you how it looks like after the walk as well. I'm also gonna go outside later today to show you under like different lighting, so you can see the foundation like from different lighting, different angles, and how it wears out during the day. So I'm gonna catch up with you guys a bit later today, maybe in 2-3 hours check-in. So that will be me wearing the foundation for 4-5 hours in a row, and we'll see how it holds up. Hello friends, so we are back from our 45 minutes walk. It was 26 degrees outside, so pretty warm honestly. My foundation hasn't moved that much. Maybe I'm a little more oilier on the T-zone, but nothing too extreme. Like I wouldn't bother touching up anything on a normal regular day. And also I've been wearing this foundation for over 10 hours. Now it's like almost 7:20 p.m. and when I actually put it on was 9 a.m. so I've been wearing it for a while now. It hasn't oxidized, but even during these 3 months while I was wearing it, I never had like a day where it kind of became more orange or that like it changed color or anything. So overall, it became really one of my favorite foundations, and I think it was super great with a color match. It has a really natural and lightweight finish, exactly what I'm looking for in any foundation I'm actually wanting to purchase. In the future, I'm definitely going to keep it and keep repurchasing it because I don't know if any other foundation is gonna top that, but I just love the effect that it has on my skin and how natural and glowy my skin looks like with it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I really recommend you trying this cushion. Thank you, bye!